EcoCell is a 10-year-old electronics recycling company, which is kind of ancient in terms of electronics recycling. We were one of the first to kind of put it out there in front of the public in a way that brought to light the issues of how technology impacts wildlife, especially in Africa, and also trying to build a smarter consumer in America. I mean, Africa, for the average consumer, is pretty far away here in America. We really just want to bring to light what's happening over there. One way to do that is to offer them a recycling opportunity. There are relatively few e-waste recycling laws in America at this time, none in Kentucky whatsoever. So it's a Wild West. You could perfectly legal to throw your cell phone with a battery full of arsenic and lead right in the garbage can and be done with it. We're trying to intercept that. So a UPS truck pulls up here every day, unloads a bunch of boxes from anywhere from Calgary Zoo to a company like Bell Helicopter or Coors Beer. You know, whoever wants to recycle their phones with us, usually to benefit a nonprofit. So we get these phones in here, open up these boxes, go through them. We know which phones we want to resell and reuse and which phones we need to recycle. If it can be reused, we resell it to the highest bidder. Take whatever that highest bid was and pass as much as we can back to the nonprofit and stay in business for ourselves. And it's like a hog farm in here. We use everything. The batteries go one place, the plastics and all the cables go another place to get recycled. And we consider a city to be an urban jungle full of this material that rather than go out into a pristine jungle, we figured the best place to do it would be to go right where the consumers were. All we have to do is to reclaim that stuff. It's all on these electronic boards. So that's our jungle out there. Our job is to get out there and get this stuff before it hits the landfill. Coltan is like this magical material that's found in stream beds, and it holds an electrical charge better than anything man-made. When cell phone technology took off and eclipsed landlines, the race was on just to dig this stuff out as quickly as possible. And obviously the gorilla habitats just got decimated in the process. We learned about the connection between gorillas and coltan and cell phones, and instead of just going, hey, it's ridiculous, actually give somebody a way to contribute to the mitigation of what was happening in the Congo. Our first client was the Louisville Zoo, and that's where we kind of got the idea. Let's put this in action at Louisville Zoo, and if it works, move it to Cincinnati, move it to St. Louis, San Diego, Smithsonian National Institute, Diane Fossey Gorilla Foundation, Calgary Zoo, and just built into like 110 different zoos doing this. Eventually, people just like, of course we're recycling our cell phone. But right now, less than 10% of the cell phones in the United States are recycled. And there are estimated something like 1 billion in people's drawers in the United States. It is all connected. It's connected from the gorillas to our aquifer out here. It's connected in every way you can possibly imagine. So ultimately, if you are not being a good steward to the earth, it's going to come back and hurt you. It already is hurting us. And no money is going to reverse the effects of what we've done to ourselves. The end game for me is building smarter consumers. And that means starting off with a new generation of people almost at that point where they're getting ready to buy for themselves. And I trust that people with the right information will make the right choices. I really, really, truly believe that. The idea is that we've got to get back to just being intelligent about the way we consume resources in this community, and the way we support each other. And I think that recycling has a lot to do with that as well.